One obstacle that many drivers face are flat tires. This instructional will help guide you on what to do in a situation like this. The first step you want to do is to make sure you are on the side of the road and turn on the hazard lights. This will indicate to other drivers to avoid you. Now, make sure your car is in park and the handbrake, emergency brake is engaged. Next, head to the trunk of the car where the rest of the parts for the instructional are needed. Unscrew the spare if needed. Put all the spare and necessary tools next to the flat tire. Next, use the wrench to unscrew the bolts, going in a counterclockwise direction. If your vehicle has wheel locks, make sure to use a special adapter to make sure to loosen it. Next, use a jack to lift the car. Make sure if it's under the car. Use the notch in the jack to find the notch under the vehicle. They should align. Once the notches are aligned, you may start lifting the car. Use the extension piece in the toolkit in order to give you leverage and pick up the car faster. Make sure you have enough clearance under the wheel to take off the wheel. Next, use the wrench to unscrew the bolts the rest of the way. Next, take out the flat and bring in the spare. Place the spare onto the vehicle. Hand screw the bolts on and work in a star-shaped pattern to tighten them. Use a wrench to tighten the wheel slightly, but do not over-tighten. Next, lower the car and remove the jack. Now you may use the wrench to work in a star-shaped pattern in order to tighten the lug nuts the rest of the way. After that, you may clean up and place everything back in the trunk. Make sure you do not exceed highway speeds and that you have your flat tire repaired as soon as possible. Thank you for watching.
He loves me. He loves me not. He loves me. He loves me not. This isn't love.
Hello everyone, my name is Jessica and I'm here today with a very simple and basic makeup tutorial for beginners. I know when you first start to get into makeup it's a little bit scary and intimidating, but this look is very easy for beginners and it's very simple, and I'm really excited to show you guys my everyday look. First, we're going to start off with a clean face. I'm going to use a primer before I put on my foundation. Today I'm using the e.l.f. Blemish Control Primer. While I'm letting the primer set, I'm going to put on my mascara. I just take mascara from e.l.f. and apply that to my upper and lower lashes. Next, I'm going to use two foundations today. One is matte and poreless and the other is dewy and smooth. I'm going to mix these together on my makeup brush bag. Take a damp beauty blender to mix these and then apply to your face. I'm going to use a sponge to blend my foundation all over my face. Make sure to blend into your neck and hairline. After my foundation is all blended, use a setting powder. This is in the shade Translucent. This is going to help your foundation last longer. After I set my foundation, I use blush on my cheeks for a little more color. Right on top of my blush is where I'm going to use two highlighters. I mix these together because I like the combination of them, and I also like the combination of highlight and blush for a settled glow. Now I'm going to take a clear mascara and apply this to my eyebrows. This will help keep them in place all day. Last but not least, I am going to apply a light pink lip gloss just to add a little color to my lips. That's all. Thanks for watching.
So you want to learn how to Eurostep, huh? Well, you've come to the correct place. They call me the Eurostep God. Guess who taught James Harden? I did. So before we start, there's going to be some things you need. A ball, some arm sleeves, some LeBrons, and some leg sleeves. Now, some people think that to do a Eurostep, you need to be in the paint. That's not true. You can do a Eurostep into a 3. I'll demonstrate. But before we start, let's learn the basics, how to do a Eurostep. So to do a Eurostep, you're turning towards the defender and and let's say you want to do a left-handed layup. You're going to pick up the ball and you're going to step to the right with the ball to your right. Then you're going to jump off your left to the left side and take the ball to your left hand. Then jump off your left foot and do a layup. Those are the basics. Now let's see it in action. And that's how you do a Eurostep from a 3. I hope you learned everything, and now go take some ankles.
My name is Alex Kiosa. Today I will be demonstrating to you guys on how to get a cool cinematic look to your videos. Step 1, you will need good audio and good music. This will set off the mood and the vibe of your viewers. Color will set off either a cold feeling or a warm feeling to your viewers, and this will determine his final mood. For step 3, make sure you have cool transitions. Make sure you put them into cool spots that people will mostly notice them. Step 4 is get really good angles. You really want to make sure that you get your viewer a feel of what he's watching and get him feeling that he's in the shot. For the final step, just add some borders. This will really give it that cool feel. Now that we have all the steps of how to make a cinematic film, let's truly combine them all and use our imagination.
What's going on? I'm Jeremy Buck. I'm going to teach you guys how to strike a batter out and the proper way to do things. Let's go.
One of the first things you want to do is stretch. Stretching should include your arms, shoulders, and legs, especially your shoulders, because this will be the muscle that has most strenuous work on it. Now, once you've stretched, you would want to warm up. To warm up, you want to grab your partner and just play a little catch. This will make sure that you don't hurt any ligaments in your arm or make any of your muscles sore. To throw a fastball, you want to put your pointer finger and your middle finger on the top laces and your thumb on the bottom lace. To throw a curveball, you want to put your index and your middle finger together and put it on the inside of the top lace. Then your thumb on top of the bottom lace, and when you throw, you want to rotate your wrist in a circular motion around the ball. So when the ball is thrown, it curves down and to the left. Hello, I'm Jeremy, the producer of this video. The reason I made this video is because there's a lot of people who play baseball who have never played baseball before. They have a lot of hard times and they struggle with certain things, especially pitching. So I wanted to show people how to do certain things so I could help them. I just want to say thank you for watching my video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.